I think this is Prime in front of me. I can't tell, but whoever it is, he's been burning up his damn brakes, man. He was just riding them brakes all the way down this 5% downgrade, and I was smelling them back there, and you just see him riding them. Anyways, my dinging is cooling. I just put coolant in there yesterday, and now it's dinging again. I know there's plenty of coolant in there, but for whatever reason, I'll have to check it again when I stop up the road. Yeah, it is Prime. Yeah, there was like a long, steady 5% downgrade back there, and I was watching him. There was another truck in front of me, but I could see the Prime, and he was just holding them brakes. I was smelling the brakes. I got on the CB, and I said, man, them brakes smell good. It's like, dude, just like now, he just like constantly riding them. Well, I don't know. Some trucks, maybe when you hit the Jake brake, the engine brake, do the lights come on? Because I was thinking maybe the lights come on, but I could actually smell his brakes. Like it was pretty strong. So I know he was on the foot brake the whole time, but he wasn't even like letting off. You know, because like they teach you to do the stab braking, where you depress the brake pedal, and this truck's coming up quick. I got to get back over. Where you push the brake pedal to cut your speed about 5 miles an hour, then let it go, and continue doing that, but always letting it go to let your brakes cool a bit so they don't get too hot and fade on you. But yeah, he was just holding it like the whole way down. But like what I usually do in the mountains is I use mostly my Jake brake, and that's the way my trainer taught me to always use this. And then of course, if I'm really heavy and I need to use more brake and I'm still continuing to gain too much speed going downhill, then I use the foot brake with what I just said about the, stab braking basically. I've heard conflicting things though, guys, with winter coming up, because I remember when I was inside of our Laredo terminal that day, and a bunch of other guys were in there, and we were all waiting and talking, and I asked them, I said, what's the best way to slow yourself down, like, if you're in the mountains during the winter, you know what I mean? Like, if it could be slick or something, you don't want to lose traction. I asked them, I said, can you still use the Jake brake in the winter? And I remember one of the guys said, no, not if you're not experienced, use more foot brake. And I was like, okay. Well, then one of you guys commented on the video that I recently did when I asked about winter, and you were basically saying that don't use very much foot brake, and that you drove over in Europe or whatnot. You said don't use much of the foot brake, but use more of the Jake brake. So I'm like, damn, what do I do? And then I messaged my trainer too and asked him, because that's my biggest worry, is like just the normal icy snow conditions and everything. I've done it before. I've lived in St. Louis, Missouri during really bad winters before, so I've driven in it. I understand to go slower and take your time and all that good stuff. What I am worried about is going up or down mountains in a freaking truck, that I'm not used to. I just want to get around this freaking Prime now, dude. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, though. Yeah, he keeps... I just let this freaking truck by me because he wants to go. God dang it, man. But yeah, that's my trainer. He said I use my Jake brake in the rain and the snow and everything else. He was basically saying use the Jake brake for everything. He's like, I just use Jake brake. He's like, I've never had any problems. So maybe that's what I do. That's what my trainer did for 12 years here, and he never had any problems. Maybe I use that. I don't know, guys. That's my biggest worry, is like the mountains in the winter. That's literally my biggest worry. Like, as far as just, everything else, I feel like, yeah, I can handle that. But what is the proper way to cut my speed? You know what I'm saying? Going downhill, or, whatever the case may be. God, this freaking dinging, man. It's so annoying because it happens, and every time it happens, it's like just barely below the full line. So it's fine. I keep an eye on my temperature, make sure my temps are freaking normal, which they're right smack dab in the middle at like 175. So I know I'm fine. But you gotta deal with this dinging, and then it'll cut off eventually, and then it'll start dinging again, and it's like, God dang it. But I just checked it and filled it yesterday. Literally, I was at the truck stop yesterday in New Mexico. I stopped, let my engine cool down, because there's a cold fill line on there. You want to wait until it's, it's not hot, and then the proper place to fill it when it's cool. And I did. I let it cool down, turned off my truck. It was hot as shit, but I let it cool down. It was hot as shit in here, I mean, not my coolant. And, all right, Prime. Yeah, I'm over you. I'm over this. Look, he gonna ride that brake all the way down. I'm telling you. He been riding that shit. I smell it right now. He been riding it. Damn, this road's a bit bumpy. I'm very light, so it's pretty easy for me to handle these. I don't need any foot brake at all, just a Jake brake. That's all I need. I'm carrying 1,800 pounds across the country from freaking Michigan to California. It's crazy. Beautiful up here, man. I have not taken this route before, which is 17, which goes from Flagstaff down to Phoenix, basically. And yeah, I've never taken this route down this way. It's really pretty drive, though.
Trashy ass end-up drivers.
Ooh. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much my biggest worries. I'm pretty sure I'm overthinking everything anyways. Like my trainer's so freaking nonchalant about everything. Dude doesn't even work for CFI no more. He went to Walmart actually. Just a couple weeks ago, he just started. He had been with CFI for 12 years, but due to his family and, you know, wanting a little bit more time with his wife and kids, he went to Walmart. And he gets weekends off now, so he gets done on a Friday, and then he gets full 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and goes back to work on Monday. And says he loves it. He's like, it's all easy too. Like everything he does is pretty easy for Walmart. And he was like, yeah, Dave, you want to make some money, bro? He's like, 30 months clean. If you can keep your record clean for 30 months, and then you're eligible to be hired by Walmart, which Walmart does pay pretty well from what I've always heard. But anyways, he's the most like nonchalant guy. Like I'll be going somewhere, you know what I mean? Like I remember when I was riding with him in his truck, narrow road ahead, okay. I was riding with him in the truck and I was asking him like, you know, where's like the worst places to drive and stuff, and he was like, it don't really matter. I'm like, okay, so what about New York City? Have you been through New York City? Yep. How was that? I know that had to be a pain in the ass. It's just roads. Dude's like always talking about it's just roads. That's what he said. And then when I went to New Jersey, I sent him a message. I was like, dude, any tips for New Jersey? Like, I've never been there. Like, I've heard some drivers complain about New Jersey. He was like, it's just roads. That's all he ever tells me. He's like, nope, it's just roads. That's all. But like, I think kind of like everybody kind of blows everything out of proportion, I feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody really does. Because anywhere that I've been, pretty much, that's pretty much how it's been. It's just been roads, you know what I mean? It hasn't been like anything too freaking crazy. I mean, yeah, you have your easy and basically, in the way my trainer put it, this is what he said. He said, it's all just roads, it's just some have more traffic than others. And that's kind of what I've noticed, you know what I mean? It's just everywhere I've gone through. And I've been through a lot of places. I've been through Washington, D.C. I've been through Baltimore, Dallas. Dallas is a pain. I hate going through Dallas. I really don't like Dallas around any time on a freaking work day, man. That can be a pain in the ass. But other than that, it's just roads. He's right. It's just roads. And then I asked him about, you know, the mountain driving in the winter, and he's like, I just like I taught you, that's pretty much what I do, I've been fine. Like, he's like nonchalant about freaking everything, dude. I can never get the guy riled up about anything. But yeah, man, I'm kind of upset I won't be able to like find my trainer anymore. I mean, I guess I could look at people driving Walmart trucks. I know he has a CB, so one day, and I know they're going to be passing me because of, obviously, I'm governed at 65. know what Walmart's governed at. If they are, I don't know. Probably, but I don't know what they're governed at. But like, one day like a Walmart truck's gonna pass me and he's probably gonna look over because it's CFI. And I'm gonna look over because it's Walmart. And if it's him, then I hit him up on a CB and be like, what up, bro? I was hoping to find him, man. CFI, find his truck number. Never did. Oh well. What else was dude nonchalant about? I don't know, just like everything. Like, dude was just cool, calm, and collected, man. Which is the way to be. I'm not hating on that. That's like how you should be driving a truck. Not all like spazzing out about everything like I do. I got an excuse though. I'm a rookie, man, and I like to bitch. I enjoy bitching as my stress reliever. All y'all tell me, Dave, calm down, man. You're gonna have a heart attack. Bro, I'm probably gonna have a heart attack if I bottle it all up. Let me get my bitching out, man. I enjoy it. I built a YouTube channel on my bitching. That ain't the truth. I don't know what is. All right, guys, so we stopped at a scenic parking view area in between Flagstaff and Phoenix. And I was taking a little walk out here because I thought it was freaking nice. And to get out of the truck and move, because I've already driven like 9 hours today. I have like 2 hours left on my clock. That was a little fast ass lizard, dude. It was a little lizard just hauling ass. But yeah, I thought I would go ahead and film this little bit for you guys. It's just a big scenic overlook, man, along the mountains and everything else. Oh yeah, there are cacti down. There's a mask down here. Somebody just like chunked their mask. They done got the Rona and shit. There's a lighter here. People are down here partying, dude. There's lighters, masks. There's an Arby's container over here. Something's been going on around here, man. I think I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So we have a lighter here, a mask there. I'm smelling foul play. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like it. Aha. They had coffee out here too. Coffee, lighters, Arby's containers. Something was going on out here. We got some turds here, wildlife turds. It's a bit dry. It's not very fresh. It's been here a while. If I was to guess, I would say deer. I'm an expert on wildlife droppings. I have played the Hunter Call of the Wild for roughly 36 hours total in game time. I know that that's deer turds. Don't at me, bro. Don't at me. More coffee paraphernalia. That is a coffee lid right there, as you can see. There's flowers in here. Do you guys see the flowers? Somebody has planted those flowers there. This appears to be two grave sites. They are, how do you call them? C-A-I-R-N. Is it cairns? There's two sets of cairns there with flowers on them. We have coffee, Arby's, grave sites. I knew further observation would lead to something. We're gonna have to dig it up. We're just gonna have to call in the cavalry, dig it up, and get to the bottom of this. That's what I was looking for. I told you guys I knew something was going on. Look at this. Somebody was wiping their ass right here. So after they got done having their coffee, juicing themselves up for the deed, they came over here, dropped their coffee lid right over there when they were finished with it, polished off the rest of their Arby's curly fries, did the deed, buried them right here, shit on the graves, and wiped their ass. Look. Wipe their ass. Another mask. Multiple masks with nobody wearing them anymore. One mask over there, one mask here. Why would somebody just give up their mask and put themselves in harm's way? The Rona could be pollinating these trees for all we know. If I was a betting man, and we'll find out when the cavalry gets out here, I believe those masks belong to them too. Very suspicious. Nothing gets by me though. Very suspicious. Oh, hold on. This could be the murder weapon here. Yep, this is definitely the murder weapon. That's it. Clear as day. Two grave sites, two masks. The murder weapon. I gotta get back to the truck and call in the cavalry, guys. Told you nothing gets by on me. It's been a long time since I've had a case. I've been taking a hiatus for a little bit, but I'm back on the job in full force now.
Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown.